Hi there. The topic we're going to talk about today is age in sport. Unfortunately, age is one of those factors that we cannot do anything about as it is beyond our control, but being aware of the effects of ageing is very important. Now, many of the things that change over time and as we get older are physiological. Now, as our body changes over time, it determines about what sports we can take part in and how much we can do it. Now, as I said, many of your changes as you get older are physiological. It is important though in your exam to be specific whether you're talking about somebody growing up through adolescence or somebody reaching the later part of their life and getting old, because the differences in certain aspects such as strength and flexibility are different between the two age groups. Now, as I said, flexibility. As you're growing up through your teen years and through adolescence, your flexibility increases. Unfortunately, as you get to later life, this flexibility decreases. This is caused by a number of things, including putting on extra weight in later life. Now, strength. This is also another thing that changes through different age groups. Again, as we're growing up through adolescence and we're developing in our physical size and developing our muscle mass, our strength continues to increase. Unfortunately, as we get older, into later life again, our strength decreases, which is why older people will need to think considerably about what types of sports they take part in and may not be able to take part in many physical or strenuous activities. Now, oxygen capacity and our heart decreases its efficiency as we get older. Things such as our arteries also decrease in their efficiency, they become less elastic, and blood pressure increases. Now, this can cause other illnesses and so on. Now, not necessarily physiological, but as we're growing up, we get more experience playing sport. Now, more experience as we get older obviously increases our knowledge and tactics. So somebody who's been playing sport for 10 or 15 years will have better experience and a better understanding of the game than somebody who's only been playing for a few weeks. Also, last physiological point is as we get older, it takes longer to recover from injuries, which is why a lot of older people find that when they get injured, it takes a few weeks, longer, even months, to recover from an injury that usually, when they were younger, took a few days. It also affects our body as we get older. Things like bones, the cartilage on our bones, also reduces in its efficiency, and wear and tear starts to build up on the body. Now, when you play sports, especially as you're young, you are normally playing sports in different age divisions. Now, many sports do have age divisions that range from 14s, 16s, 18s, under 21s, and we're going to discuss some of these reasons why this happened in a moment. Now, school sport is a prime example of where you have age divisions. Many Year 7 teams play other schools with Year 7 teams, Year 8 teams play other schools' Year 8 teams, Year 9s, and so on. When we look at major sports, such as local football, local netball, local basketball, they are normally split into divisions such as under 14, under 16, under 19s, under 21s. Now, why is this? Well, as people grow up, they mature at different rates. It is important then to make sure that we're not putting different sized people and people with different levels of experience against each other, because this would create an unfair playing field. Having age divisions means that people are normally of the same physical size and normally of the same skill level because they've had the same amount of time for experience, and this means that the games can be played in a fair manner. Obviously, a 12-year-old person would not be able to play up against a 21-year-old person because of physical differences, cardiovascular endurance, strength, speed will be massively different. Also, the 21-year-old would have a considerable amount more experience, their skill levels would be higher, and it would be unfair because they'd probably beat them and win the game more easily.